Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mystic Beauty. All right, so you guys, I got a downloaded message earlier today, and I want to share that message with you guys. And when I split the deck in the near future, and yes, came out. So the message I got was, okay, so no, let me back that ass up. Let me back up. I had a dream that my ancestors were in my kitchen and they were like cleaning up. They were cleaning up a mess in my kitchen. And they were throwing things out, things that were outdated, things that were old, things I was just holding on to. They just started throwing stuff away. One of my ancestors grabbed a big pan of dressing. Mind you, it is February. Y'all, dressing season is pretty much gone. I mean, some people make dressing throughout the year, but normally, traditionally, you know, we have dressing if you're down south, stuffing if you're from up north. All right, so we have dressing down here. Okay, so there was like a big pan of dressing and it had like a lid on it, and my ancestor, he showed it to me and it was molded, and he said, I'm throwing this out. This ain't no good. And he threw it away. And when I woke up, I was thinking like, dang, like what could that mean? Like what could that dream mean, right? So if you like me, you go to chat for everything. So I asked chat, I tell chat about my dream. Chat was just like that my ancestors are making space. They're making space for something that I requested, something that I wish for, something that I've been waiting for, but also getting rid of things that are old, outdated, traditional even, you know, letting me know that in order to receive what it is that you want, in order to receive what you are manifesting, what you deserve, what you've been praying for, what you've been calling in, you got to be okay with letting go of outdated thinking. You got to be okay with letting go of what don't serve you. You got to be okay with throwing out tradition. Okay? And that got me to thinking, there are a lot of people in this world who are extremely unhappy because they feel like they have to go with tradition. They have to do things traditionally, whatever that means to you guys individually. You know, like you got people right now who are miserable because they're not married and they ain't never been married. And society say that if you're not married by a certain age, then your value goes down, that you know you're worthless, or if you don't have this type of job and you make this amount of money, then your value goes down, you know, and you're worthless, right? All of that's traditional stuff. That's like a traditional way of thinking, you know? You know how they say comparison is the thief of joy? I do believe that that's true. I believe that comparison is the thief of joy. And I also believe that tradition could also be the thief of joy too. Because what if what would truly make you happy would completely go against your tradition? What if the answer to all of your questions, or what if the blessing that you've been waiting for, that's bigger than your wildest dreams, collective, everything that you ever wanted, everything that you've ever prayed for was right there. It was right there, like you could have it. But in order to have this, you would have to be okay with throwing out tradition. 444 on my timer when I said that you would have to be okay with going against the grain, whatever the grain is. You would have to be okay with people judging you. You would have to be okay with people slandering you, ridiculing you. You would have to be okay with people thinking that they know better than you and saying that you're doing it wrong and that's not right and that's how it's not supposed to go and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Don't let tradition steal your joy. Don't be so traditional to the point where you miss out on something spontaneous. You miss out on excitement. You miss out on a new adventure because you might want to stick to traditions. You want to do things the way your mama now did, okay? Your grandma, your granddaddy now did. And a lot of them were miserable. A lot of them were extremely unhappy. And the reason why they were unhappy is because they were stuck in a karmic contract of tradition. They were stuck in some type of karmic bondage called tradition. It was like a contract, an agreement that they went into unknowingly just so they can keep something going, so that they could fit in, right? But a lot of them were unhappy. A lot of them were unhappy, and that's not truly what they wanted to do. That's not truly who they wanted to be. So this message is opening up with yes in the near future. Something miraculous is about to take place in your life. Something extravagant, a miracle even. This is something that goes against tradition, okay? You are going to have to not give a F what anybody say. You're going to have to not give a F what anybody think. You're going to have to do exactly what you want to do. And you're going to have to choose yourself, and you're going to have to stand on that. And there are going to be so many people, specifically friends and family, who are going to be your biggest haters. They're going to plant seeds of doubt and anger and frustration in you, jealousy in you even. They're going to be jealous. They're going to tell you all the reasons why this could go wrong and all the reasons why you shouldn't go after this, or all the reasons why you should not welcome this type of energy into your life, all the reasons why you should stick to tradition. You're going to have to be okay with flipping them off and telling them to mind their damn business, okay? Because this is your life, collective. This is your life. And nobody else can live this life except you. If you leave this earth today, okay, God forbid, because I'm wishing long, happy lives for all of you guys. But if God so decides that he want his child to come home today, and there were opportunities that was presented to you, and you didn't take those opportunities because you were afraid that you were going to break tradition. You missed out on a blessing because you were afraid that it was going to disappoint your family, make people look at you upside your head, make people judge you. They're going to do that anyway. People going to judge you anyway. I don't care if you do if you do what they want you to do. If you don't do what they want you to do, they're going to judge you anyway, because a lot of people are naturally low vibrational. A lot of people just can't help themselves. They're just judgmental. They're always going to have something to say. You know? So with you knowing this, at least do what the fuck you want to do. At least do what you want to do. Whatever that is, do what you want to do. You know? Who cares what anybody else feel, collective? Who cares how people are going to feel about you? Who cares? Because the main people that have so much judgment in their throats are the same ones that have a pile of bones in their closet that are rotting and decaying because they're hiding things that are unclean themselves. The main ones who have a pile of dirt in the front of their doorstep because they're not sweeping in front of their own doorstep. Screw them. Forget them. So what? So Divine is about to present something to you. Okay? Yeshua, aka Jesus, is about to also be present in your life, because you're going to need strength. You're going to need strength because so many people are going to envy this. Whatever this is, people are going to talk shit because they're envious. So this lion is giving me the Lion of Judah, which is Jesus, Yeshua. So you're going to have the protection of Yeshua, because people are going to intentionally try to sabotage a blessing, a miracle that you have waited for, that you have prayed for, you've manifested for, you fasted for, you made sacrifices for, collective. So you have the protection of Jesus, okay? You have the protection. You have the clearance of Most High, okay? So there is something, a blessing that the universe is about to give you in the near future. Tell me more about this blessing here. What is this that the collective is going to need to be brave? They're going to need to be strong, and they're going to need to stand their ground. What is this about? Yin and yang. Wow, collective. This is number 22. Could be significant. Okay, balance, yin and yang, light and dark. This could be a twin flame. This could be a twin flame, y'all. Some of you guys, you're going to have your twin coming in, presenting union, the opportunity for union with you. And because this is a high-ranking connection, many are going to envy what you and this person have. All right? So it's something dealing with your counterpart, your better half. All right, something that's going to come in and balance you out. Look at these cards. I heard say yes to the dress. Some of y'all, this could be a marriage proposal. Wait a minute. This could be like a marriage proposal. And I'm not going to lie. Spirit is telling you to say yes. And for some of you guys, you hadn't seen this person in forever, and they're going to come and they're going to bring a ring and they're going to ask you to marry them, and you are being called to say yes. It doesn't matter how long it's been since you've seen this person. This is why Spirit is saying you got to have to be okay with not doing things traditionally. Okay. That's just one example that I'm getting. Like, I heard a rushed commitment. Like, I'm getting divine is about to take something fast. Okay, and your family are going to feel some type of way. They're going to be like, why are you moving so fast with this person? Why are you moving? No, This is a divinely led connection. I don't know who this is for. Okay, this person, if this is someone you already know, they've received some type of clearance to have this new beginning with you. If you haven't met your person, your twin, this is someone who, within the first 6 months, they're going to ask you to marry them. Within a year, you guys are probably going to be building a house. Okay, like, this person is not going to drag their feet because they understand who you are. This person has heard the call and they're going to follow through. And a lot of people are going to be envious, because I'm going to just be real. It does not take someone years and years and years, unless they are asleep, because sometimes it happens. Sometimes a person is asleep and they're unaware and they got to go through warfare to wake up. All right, that's like the exception. But if someone is coming into your life and they're already coming in on assignment and they're already awakened, it's not going to take them long to know who you are. So then we have learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. So this is someone who you're going to learn a lot from each other. Or maybe you've already learned a lot from each other. Admire. See, this is like a promise energy. It's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. This is someone who will admire you, or this person already admires you. With the anchor tattoos, you and this person are going to settle each other. Because, you know, ships put anchors out to stop them from drifting, right? What song is that? He said 2 ships passing in the night. All right. You and this person are going to lock each other down. Yeah, y'all gonna lock each other down, collective. All right. Then we have discernment. So spirit is saying make sure you use your discernment. All right. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So with your discernment, you're gonna know that this is true love. Maybe heartbreak has given you the gift of discernment. A lot of people get the gift of discernment from going through extreme heartbreak. Happy family. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that with the rainbow, the number 4 energy. You and this person are going to create a happy family. We have conception here. This is birth. Conception and happy family. It says the frequency of conception invites us to bring our conscious into our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite possibility, the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focus, awareness, and intention. So this is 2 things, okay? Either you and this person are going to conceive children together, okay? So like there's going to be baby making going on in this connection, or this is you and this person creating something beautiful together, like a business, a nonprofit, that is considered like a baby energetically, right? This new beginning, that's a baby energetically. You and this person you guys are going to conceive a lot of blessings together, you know. Then we have vision and telepathic. So a lot of you already know who they are. You've had visions of this person. You communicate telepathically with this person. This person is really close to you. Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. Yeah. Then we have the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And then we have patience. This is like what you've been waiting for. This is the 3rd chakra. So Archangel Chamuel could be significant. This is something that you have been waiting for with patience. This is a divine masculine. You could be a divine masculine, or this is literally your divine masculine that is coming in. All right. And there's heavy wound energy. I'm picking up heavy wound energy. Creation. There's going to be a lot of things created between you and this person. Okay. Not just children, but like legacies. Like you and this person going to create a beautiful, powerful legacy and empire together. You guys are. All right. Then we have rest and rejuvenation and anxiety. Some of you guys, you already know this person is coming in. You already know. You've already received your signs. You've already received clarity. Okay. You could know who your person is already. Spirit is like, don't let it stress you. Like, don't try to overthink it for real, because anxiety is here in rest and rejuvenation. So make sure you're getting your rest, because divine is about to blow your mind. This is about to take your world by storm. Yeah, look at this. You're going to be telling God thank you with appreciation. You're going to be thinking most high. Yeah, see, your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust the process. This is a reconnection. Whether you knew this person in this lifetime and you guys had to be placed on separate paths, you guys were on like a pause, y'all were on like a break for a couple years, or this is your first time crossing paths with them in this lifetime. Yeah. Oh my God. Look. We literally have action with the black and white horse. That's yin and yang energy. We have caring connections. All right. 1st chakra, Archangel Michael. This is something being protected. We have angel of balance, yin and yang energy here again. And we have blossoming abundance. This is a sacred, protected connection that you are about to experience. It's so sacred that Saint Michael himself has been assigned to protect you and this person and ensure that you and this person cross paths again with each other, and that you guys have a protected, safe union. You know this connection is something and serve a really high purpose. when Most High assigns Saint Michael to it, because there's going to be so much envy. It's going to be ridiculous here. You and this person, I'm here in the abundance that you and them are going to create together is also very protected. Okay, you and this person are going to be very rich together. I just feel that. I feel wealth, money, a lot of money, generational wealth even, okay? Magician in the mirror. So there's a lot of manifesting that you and this person are going to be doing together. A lot of manifesting. So yeah, for some of y'all with detachment, this is someone who you did detach from. But even though you detached from this person kept coming to you in your dreams. Or maybe I'm kind of getting y'all meet up in the dream realm. Yeah. So yeah, y'all physically detached from someone. Okay. And this person meet up with you. Y'all meet up with each other in the dream realm. At one point, maybe you did let this person go because you were led to let this person go. But in the near future, there's about to be a reconciliation here. It says door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of healing and happiness through this door that you and this person are going to walk through together. So then we have Angel of Love, and we have second chakra Archangel Ariel. All right, so we have all this love energy here. It's about to be a lot of love in the air. February could be significant. Valentine could be significant. You know, some of you guys may meet this person during February, the month of February. See, all you have to do is accept this. All you have to do is accept this. Okay, and be okay with people feeling some type of way, because they're gonna feel like it's not supposed to go like this. You need to let this person go. You need to let the situation go. Divine is asking you to be open to love. Okay, it is so important that you are open to love and that you follow your heart. You be discerning and you follow your heart and you silence the chatter in your head. You got to ignore everybody. 2222 on my timer. The only energy that you should be conversing with is Most High. That's it. Nobody else's opinions matter. All right, when it comes to your happiness, it doesn't matter what they say, because a lot of these people are miserable and bitter. I saw bitter in my third eye. Literally, a lot of people are miserable and they're bitter, and they just want other people to be miserable and bitter with them. And sometimes, in order for us to receive what God has for us, we have to be okay with going against the grain. You have to be okay with taking a risk. You have to be okay with doing something different than what everybody else is doing. Okay, because maybe you and this person, maybe you might not get married. Because marriage ain't for everybody. Everybody don't want to get married, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to be extremely happy with this person. This is again something about not doing something completely traditional. Not saying that that's a story, because everybody's story is going to be different, you know. But all I'm saying is, in order for you to receive this, you gonna have to be okay with throwing away old traditions and outdated ways of thinking how things are supposed to go. Okay. All right, you guys, I will see y'all in the next video. Let me know how this resonated with you.